BMW is prepared to evolve. The question is, are you? BMW's 2021 M4 is one of the most radical redesigns in the company's storied history. Not only does it feature dramatically altered bodywork, including this comically large interpretation of the famous kidney grille, but the new M4 is also profoundly powerful, meaning it overshadows all performance records held by its predecessor. Yet, disregarding its power and styling, does this latest M4 have what it takes to excite enthusiastic drivers, and does it honour those glorious M cars of the past? Well, why not join me, Roger Bailey, to find out. And join me, if you will, in thanking Rybrook Group, and in particular Rybrook TV, for loaning us this Isle of Man Green BMW M4 Competition. You can check out Rybrook TV's car reviewing channel by using the link in the description below. Some like it, others do not. However, there is no debating this exterior styling is controversial. With its heavily sculptured move out of my way frontal display, to the creased sides and onto a chiselled rear form. But does this extrovert styling mean the German car maker has stepped away from its core values? At its core, an M4 simply needs only to be fast, agile and ready to break traction and step out of line on demand. It should also shout out its aggressive intentions both outside and within. And on climbing within, the M4 drama continues, not least in the way the latest BMW bucket seats grip your torso snugly into position. BMW has a reputation for building beautifully appointed interiors, and it's no different inside this coupe cabin. Depending on which options you choose, there's lashings of merino leather and carbon fibre, as well as BMW's latest and highly accomplished infotainment system. Comfortable to hold and to exploit when driving is a steering wheel with unhindered connection to the front wheels, unhindered by any front or four-wheel drive axle gubbins. And it's a steering wheel with little red tabs on it with M plus and M minus written on them. More of which in a minute. And we have an accelerator with no less than 503 brake horsepower underneath it. Oh, and did I mention it's been raining and it's cold, and this is my first go in this intimidating new car. Wish me luck. The twin turbocharged 3-litre 6-cylinder motor is lively. The automatic gearbox is just that, it's an auto. There's no manual or twin clutch version on offer here, in the UK at least, although I hear in the US they may get some more choices. And next up, well, don't mash that pedal. Well, not just yet, just ease away to discover a civilised companion. We find no Porsche GT3 type of rawness here, apart from the inevitably high levels of road raw, that is. What we have here is a polite, civilised and well-mannered BMW motor car. Civilised, that is, until our familiarisation brings on some bravery. It's time to click an M plus button and mash the accelerator. The shove is mighty, if somehow not that spectacular. The rear wheels breaking traction momentarily causes not much drama, and the strong performance throughout the rev range, I'd say, excites if not startles. Which is unsurprising perhaps, as this engine is a development of the silky and refined straight six from BMW's comprehensive range of cars, albeit here with performance enhancing goodies such as a lightweight crank and a special 3D printed cylinder head. Turn up the wick some more using the M drive buttons again and start pushing on, and its 1700 kilograms of heft is quite well disguised, admirably in fact. Be ready for on the tap oversteer in moist conditions, mind, together with a bit of heart fluttering in the higher speed corners, all suggesting This bus pass qualifying driver should reel in the exuberance and instead enjoy cantering along at a fairly rapid 8/10. And so it's time to consider how BMW has made what started out as a humble 3 Series car into something which is so interesting. On the list of high-tech treats is a feature named M-Drift Analyzer. Other manufacturers just call this drift mode, and I'm leaving a detailed test of this cutting-edge, cutting-loose effect to the younger YouTuber people out there, to whom I suspect are BMW's intended recipients of such a grandstanding feature. Pushing on with our B-Road canter, our M4 exhibits maturity. Its electronically controlled damping is working well, with just a bit of harshness over broken roads, but this rough edge knuckles down a bit with a bit of speed. So summarising the suspension, so in Sport Plus mode it is only just about palatable on decent quality roads. Sport mode is acceptable on most tarmac, and in Comfort mode, well, this is finally a title befitting of what's on offer. And so it turns out we do not have here a car I was expecting. I was expecting a highly strung homologation special M car with all the snap oversteer, trigger throttle, white knuckle ride promise of old. The M4 in fact has matured. Yes, there's still the threat of a looser than most rear end which calls for instinctive driving when it bites, but its built-in driver aids means it's never threatening to be the widowmaker of old. BMW seems to have bumped the M4's maturity upwards in order to find a new gap in the product lineup, leaving the smaller, madder M2 to serve up the M Series motorsport swagger of old. I think the BMW product people want buyers to swap out of cars such as Porsche's 911 into M4s, suggesting this car aims to live in a more luxurious, practical corner of the fast car market, one that's different to the highly strung homologation routes the M badge traces back to. And judged as such, this latest and highly effective all-rounder of an M4 is quite a triumph. This BMW M4 managed to be both an accomplished all-rounder and a flawed yet exciting sports coupe all at the same time. Its everyday on-the-road manners and beautifully appointed cabin are almost beyond reproach. Yet, press on and the wave of huge power and torque combined with tricky on-the-limit brinkmanship make it a heart-fluttering street fighter of a car. And while it does not have the dynamic finesse of a base Porsche 911, that's now priced oh so closely to it, there are plenty of reasons to spend your £80,000 on this, one of BMW's most radical, exciting and controversial M cars to date. I hope you've liked this video. If you have, please click the like button and feel free to leave a comment. I read every single one and I'll reply to most. And if you haven't already, please think about subscribing. And if you click this little notification bell, you'll know when I've uploaded the next one.